My stepmom was killed in a car accident.
He wants to tell a fucking 18-year-old kid he can't go see his dead stepmom. What would you say to that guy right now if he was sitting right where I'm at?
Pig is professionally instructed gunman,
Okay.
and a hog is hunter of gunmen. Put the fire out with Gatorade bottles. As I'm on the hilltop, I literally watched it spread with my finger like this.
So the first week you show up to infantry school, they send you to Marine Sniper School?
To NDOC, yeah. To NDOC. No. Not to sniper school.
Oh, okay.
To sniper platoon, to the NDOC, to like start to get assessed, like to the tryout.
Okay.
Yeah. That was like, I don't know, 2 months.
I mean, how did you feel about that? I know a lot of Marines want to go to that school.
I was surprised again.
I'll bet.
At that time, I was not grounded at all. And I didn't have any goals being there. Some guys that I was with at infantry school were already getting kicked out of the Marine Corps for different shit. Like trouble. You know, people that I was hanging out with and stuff on the weekends. And yeah, so, you know, I was surprised, and but I saw it as an opportunity, and what worked for me is one of my buddies from infantry school got put into my platoon with me, and he got the same opportunity. So it's like I had a guy that was with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That helps a lot. So we were both like, all right, we got to get this gear, you know, like we're like a buddy system, you know. So then we got into the NDOC, and then, you know, that was a good experience too, because it was just learning, like, you know, how to like mentally deal with running the hill all day, you know, and then doing land nav, and then doing this, and then doing the stock, and then doing that, and then doing that, and then doing that, and then being on the working party to get all the guns clean, and then doing that, and whatever. It's just like, and then crawl, being a pig, you know, in the sniper platoon, you're like always doing all the grunt work, you know, but they'll make you crawl from like yard line to yard line and all this different stuff. And
what do you mean being a pig? Like a pig gunner? Like a 60 gunner?
It's a pig. No, so like in sniper in the Marine Corps, you're a pig or you're a hog.
Okay.
So a pig is a professionally instructed gunman.
Okay.
And a hog is hunter of gunmen.
Interesting. I never heard that.
Yeah, so a hog is someone that's completed Marine Corps sniper school.
Okay.
And so everybody else is like, you haven't earned that yet. And so guess what? You get to earn it every day. And if you live at the barracks, you get to earn it every night too.
Got it.
You know, because every time we call you out to come out front. Mm-hmm. And the terrain model that we use is right over here in the back of the barracks, and all the holes, fighting holes are there, and all the other stuff. So there's the hill that you run. So it's like, it's always, you know. So anyway, it was a good experience on some fronts. But I ended up, my stepmom was killed in a car accident. And so I got a Red Cross message while I was like, you know, in training. And this is after I maybe been there for 6 months or something, right? So we're past the NDOC. We're in the platoon, and guys that I came in with are now, like, some of them are starting to get ready to go to sniper school and stuff like that. But anyway, I got a Red Cross message that my stepmom got killed in a car accident. You know,
were you close with her?
I had, you know,
not yet.
What do you mean?
Were you close with your stepmom?
Yeah, but we actually had, like, you know, we weren't, we didn't have the best relationship,
mm-hmm.
but we had a relationship, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, anyway, I got a Red Cross message. My battalion was gone on a little mini float that they called Rim Pack, where they go to on the ship to Hawaii and come back, right? And so the whole unit was gone. It was really just sniper platoon and a few other people that were back, you know. So my lieutenant was like playing God back there, you know, and like had this thing where, you know, I was leaving and my staff sergeant that was in charge was trying to hook me up and make sure that I got to the airport and everything. So he was like, you know, had me get my bags ready. I had my flight, had all my stuff to go home for the funeral. And then they had me come in to check out. And I saw the staff sergeant's face and he was like, you know, looked like he was sorry to me and was like, hey man, report in to the lieutenant. And the lieutenant's behind his desk. And so I go in and report in, like, you know, Marine reporting, you know, private hall or private, whatever I was, private first class hall reporting as ordered. And he was like, hey, you know, I heard about this, the news, you know, stuff happens. And but we just can't lose you from training right now. So what I'm gonna need you to do now is go back to your room, put your uniform on, and load up on the trucks, because we got a stock. And so I was like, and it was like hazing, but on like a psychological level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I had to just take it, but like part of me right there, died. Like a flip switch when he pulled that shit, to where I was like, I do not care about any of this shit. Like sniper platoon, none of you, like, you know. So I you know, I kind of like started, that shifted me immediately once they did that. I ended up going on that stock that afternoon, and I remember I lost my veil, you know, because I was just out of my mind. And like, you know, it was kind of interesting because as I was getting, you know, kicked out of the platoon for a behavioral drop, right? Because of my relationship with the lieutenant and everything that basically from this whole thing. And basically I was like, you know, telling people at the barracks, like, I don't care what my rank is, dude. Like, we're fucking Marines. Like, it's man to man. No one else is here. I don't have you don't have your rank on your collar. Like, you know?
Yeah.
But that didn't work. So they didn't want to play that game. So it was all this fucking hazing bullshit, you know, that they were all keepers of the badge when this guy wasn't. The lieutenants had never been to sniper school.
Don't Marine Corps officers, they don't even get the opportunity to go to sniper school, do they? They're just fucking admin nerds with an ego trip, with a power trip. He wants to tell a fucking 18-year-old kid he can't go see his dead stepmom. What would you say to that guy right now if he was sitting right where I'm at?
I just say he's a jellyfish.
Fucking piece of shit.
Weak leadership.
I hope he watches this. I hate that kind of shit.
So here's the funny thing though, dude, is that, because like everything comes full circle, but like people like that, I mean, you fuck people over like that.
They always fucking lose in the end.
Yeah. So I'm on radio watch, right? Like the least important thing on top of the hilltop, you know, and they're all like all the sniper teams get inserted, right? And it's in Camp Pendleton in Southern California, there's times of the year where it's fire zone and there's no pyro. Do not pop pyro, right? Because you'll start a full fire across. You'll burn a whole range to the ground, if not more, at Pendleton, real quick. So there's no pyro allowed, right? Mm-hmm. So the range safety officer, which was the lieutenant, popped pyro once the teams were inserted, burned the entire range to the ground. We had to extract
another fucking incompetent fucking officer. Go figure.
We had to extract everybody. Immediate extract. He was calling over the radio for them to try to put the fire out with Gatorade botters.
With Gatorade bottles.
As I'm on the hilltop, I literally watched it spread with my finger like this.
Hey everybody, I'm Shawn Ryan. Click here to subscribe to the Shawn Ryan Show YouTube channel for the hottest and most compelling interviews that you will not see anywhere else. I've also made a playlist of all the previous SRS episodes so they're easy to find. You can find that right here.